And I think if we're talking about LA nightlife, I want to probably take it back prior to 2020 because things are not the same.
It's fair.
Oh, I would do that again.
So I take a Big Show hand,
Oh no.
slap at a John Bernthal.
And he set me up for what was a reality soap show. It was called Who Wants to Be a Soap Star? I put my bags down. My first job was in Hawaii, on Hawaii Five-0. My next job was on The Punisher, back in Greenpoint, Brooklyn.
Like, hello, love, how you doing? You all right?
You know, the owner of the Elbow Room, Lee, says it best, you know, it's a stage. Turned out to be the greatest and most profitable place I've ever worked in New York and LA combined. So you are one of the greatest and most, you know, notorious faces here in Hollywood. I mean,
Hi, I'm Bryce Waggoner. Welcome to Shots from the Rail. This week we have my good friend, bartender extraordinaire, and actor from time to time, so I've heard, from the Elbow Room, Justin Paul.
thank you for having me, man. I appreciate you so much, man. An honor, dude. What an honor to be here and be part of this. It's like Hot Ones, but booze. You know?
Yeah.
I dig it. I really dig it. It's dope.
Change the name to Booze Ones. You
I'm-
know. We like to do a little get to know you.
Yeah.
So Justin, you know, as much as, you know, we hang out from across the bar with each
Yeah.
other and hug, you know, come in.
Sure.
Tell me and everybody else where you're from, man.
Born and raised in New Jersey. Spent many years kicking around New York City, and then
Where in Jersey?
New Brunswick area. You know, Middlesex County. For
lost
those
my
that don't think
I lost my virginity to a girl from North Brunswick.
seriously, that's amazing.
Won't say her name, but she was a very nice girl. As a putt-putt course in Mechanicsville, Virginia.
Holy shit.
Theo. I mean, I just got the tip in, but then we finished off at the waterbed later.
Hey,
The waterbed, because it was the fucking 90s.
God, you remember those? It was so much fun.
And you put the heat on it, and you're like, oh, you didn't need anything but a sheet and
I was
that.
always jealous of my friend who had one. You know.
I think what happened was that all the buildings started, because they bust and destroyed
That's
the
the
floors,
thing.
and then once they started just banning them, then nobody could get them.
Yeah. That and they weigh a ton. I mean,
Yeah,
they're a
yeah,
ton.
yeah.
You know.
So you went to high school in New Jersey?
Yeah, did high school in New Jersey. Went to South Brunswick High. Shout out to South Brunswick, all y'all folks there. And college didn't quite work for me, you know. Never really was a schoolboy, you know. As a street
Where'd you
kid.
start?
Well, I went to county school. You know, my SATs were just shit. So, can I curse on the show?
Absolutely.
Okay, fucking great. My grades were shit, and I just, you know, I at the time I didn't realize that school really didn't have anything to offer me. You know, back then it was what, the late 90s, early 2000s, and you know, the arts weren't something that was very celebrated or very much promoted at school. You know, so
I was supposed to be Congressman Dr. Bryce.
really,
Yeah, sports medicine, and I remember I got a writing grant. I was in honors English, and from a short story, and I was no, that's not a career.
in a way, you still are a political figure. I mean, I know you are one of the greatest and most, you know, notorious faces here in Hollywood. I mean, we all know you, we all love you, and granted, it's a community and a family here. You kind of are a patriarch of that, and that's why it's kind of it's such an honor to be here. It's as much as this might be about me, it's just so nice to sit across from you. So
geez,
I appreciate you, man.
Make me blush.
No, come on.
So you did you got out of the nest.
Yeah.
What are you? So you're from New Jersey. Are you Catholic? Are you Italian?
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of that there.
You
so I'm
know
just,
what, man? I believe in God. You know, I was raised all kinds of different ways, and I ultimately found my own path. And you know, man, I for a long time I kind of lost my way with the Lord. You know, as I think a lot of us do. You know, things happen, we stray, we find things to bring us back to our knees, and sometimes we hopefully will transcend from our knees back into a place where we can, you know, consistently find some sort of regiment with Him. You know, as I'm doing now currently.
Yeah.
You know, I was away for a long time because I have an autoimmune disease, and you know, you kind of raise your hands to the sky like, why me? Why me? And then you're just like, you know what? You think of the times like as growing up and as being a young actor in New York, it's like I was living so fast. I was doing so many wild things, and there was no goddamn way that I was going to be able to keep that up. And sometimes you're forced to say, thank you. Thank you for slowing me down, you know, because I'd be dead. or in jail or something. I don't know what. If it wasn't for the disease, a dream, whatever the hell he puts in my heart and my body, you're forced to slow down. So I'm grateful for that, you know.
Today, we are drinking with Largo Bay 151 Gold.
Wow.
Just for you, my friend.
Jesus. I love the fact that you don't tell me about this ahead of time.
Well,
It's
you know,
amazing.
he's like, Justin texted me, what do you think? Jägermeister? I'm like, no, I'm going to get something. This is, I'm a little terrified.
Yeah.
It is warning flammable. You think? It is 75.5% alcohol.
Jesus, you could take the paint off your ceilings with that stuff. It's
But it
amazing.
is filtered at least. You know, it's filtered.
Oh, we got that going for us. Yeah.
And it's produced and bottled by Largo Bay company, rum company, and I think like Key Largo, Key West.
Yeah.
You know, Princeton, Minnesota.
Little irony there, you know? It's fantastic. Well, shit, nothing to it but to do it.
There actually is a warning on this. We kind of got some of these labels are super interesting. Sometimes they have a number you can call and like.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's it say?
Warning flavor. Do not use this product for flaming food dishes or drinks.
Yeah, sure.
All 151 rum may flare up and continue to burn when ignited, possibly with an invisible flame. That sounds like a supervillain.
What are
Invisible
you,
flame.
dude? That's insane.
Do not pour directly from bottle near flame or intense heat. Do not apply to open flame. Keep away from fire and heat. You think?
This is like what makes Ghost Rider burn, you know?
Yeah,
This
right.
Is it right here.
All right. Oh, there's other stuff pretty. Okay. Don't do it, but do it.
Let's rock and roll.
Okay. All right. I am actually a little terrified to drink out of my grandfather's glass today.
Sure.
Because it's a big one, and this is a big one. But I am going to drink out of the Jolly Roger, which is a proper pirate. It's a bar and restaurant I've been going to longer than anywhere in my entire life, and I'm currently banned from in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. And it's from Brew Through, another Outer Banks shout out, which is Drive Through Beer.
Amazing.
I know great people there.
Love
great,
it.
Awesome people. Okay, we're going to.
Somebody's pouring for me for a change. How about that? Jesus Christ.
I'm shaking. Like I'm literally shaking.
Oh, goddamn. That's a generous pour, too. I thought you were going to maybe just kind of nickel and dime it.
We don't nickel and dime shit here on Shots in the Rail. You don't nickel and dime me when you serve me. You know what I mean?
You're right. Well, thank you, sir.
Okay. Do we have a proper toast that you like to do?
I really, you know, I kind of go all around with it. One of my favorite movies is kind of embarrassing / amazing is Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh,
You know,
Pork Chop Express, baby.
that's right.
Come
And when
on.
he raises the glass and say to the wings of liberty, may they never lose a feather. But what do you got?
No.
You want to do that?
Oh, yeah.
To the wings of liberty, may they never lose a feather. To you, Kurt Russell. Oh, God, that is I gotta say,
Oh, it's angry.
it's damn fine stuff.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's angry at its mother for being born.
starting to feel it now.
Oh my God. Oh
Starting to
my
feel it
God.
now.
Oh.
God, it's one of those- you could just feel it kind of going right down into
Yep.
your toes.
Oh, that's. Oh God. Mama.
Maybe a piece of cracker. I
Yep.
don't know. Here,
Yeah.
take
Okay.
something,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Little cheese. Yeah. Oh my
I'm trying to
God.
play it cool because I know I'm being watched. but There's nothing cool about that.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Holy. Oh.
Is it fucked up that I would do that again? Is it fucked up that I kind of would do that again? I mean,
If I did it again, it would be the first vomit on the show. But we got 2 more drinks coming.
oh right,
Yeah.
that's right.
So
Okay.
yeah. And, are your parents part of your life?
Yes, very much so. I'm blessed that they're both alive, and I'm blessed that they are very supportive of whatever this endeavor is that I'm on. You know, this journey. So yeah, they're part
So let's
of
talk
my
about
life.
that journey
Yeah.
as an actor and their support and how and just let's go and I'll plug in from time to time.
Yeah. You know, I remember watching the TV screen, and it was True Romance, which is my toggles between #1 favorite movie of all time and Big Trouble in Little China. I remember seeing Gary Oldman on set playing Drexel. You remember that? I remember watching
You
him.
want some noodle?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember saying it. I'm like, I can do this. I can fucking do this. You know, I had been the lead singer of a band that went nowhere for many years. You know, we played like the Asbury Park circuit and we did little things, but like, you know, we never went anywhere. And I always wanted to express something. I didn't know what. And I didn't like the idea of having to count on a couple other people's schedule because it never worked out. Either the drummer didn't show up, something happened, and I wasn't a musician, you know? And I remember watching this and I'm like, this is fucking real. I can do this, you know? And I just started taking classes and workshops. It led to me in New York and then auditioning for this and that and getting in a master class with Frank Langella, fucking legend. It's amazing. And the energy there, the people there, and the craft, the respect for the craft, which at the time, you know, it's like as a youngster, I was intrigued by actually the art, but I was also like, I could be a movie star. I can fucking be a movie star, you know? And it's like, you go into it with this, it's kind of a dual thing. It's like, yes, you feel this creative need if you actually have it. And yes, you also at the same time think that you're indestructible. You all right? The rum getting you?
I'm okay. It's good.
I can't believe I took it so easy. It
Yeah.
feels great. I feel fucking great.
That's what he said.
But yeah, you know, so, you know, through trial and tribulation, I tripped up here, there, landed in my first agent, and
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, and he set me up for what was a reality soap show.
Oh God.
It was called Who Wants to Be a Soap Star? I think that's the title. It might have been I
I
Want to Be a
feel
Soap
like
Star.
I feel like I remember when they did this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But wow, and you did it.
I was one of 10 contestants, or was it 12? But I was one of however many. They auditioned like hundreds of people in Miami, New York, California, and I was chosen in New York. And we shot the whole thing on a soundstage at Sony here in California. And you know how these reality shows work. It's like they stretch 3 weeks over month 3, you know? So shot that, and what's funny about it is I think I'm the only one out of that show. I think I was the third from the last to get kicked off the show. I was trying to they gave me a baby on the scene. Immediately I'm like, I'm so fucked, you know? But I got kicked off the show because I didn't make the cut on that last frame. But I think I'm the only one not only acting to this day, pursuing it, but I think, dare I say, I might have been one of the most successful ones of the show as far as afterwards. So, very blessed for a reality show. I almost said, fuck you too, you know? So you never know where your blessing's gonna come from.
Yeah.
You just don't, you know? So.
Best audition you didn't book.
Boy, it was probably for Taylor Riggins on Friday Night Lights. I went to producers for that and ultimately lost to Taylor Kish.
Hey.
Yeah. And then, you know, I read for the class. I got a call back for that. It was an early show with Jason Ritter, John Ritter's son.
I remember. Yeah.
And John Bernthal got that role. So I've been in the room and
Did you just invoke Johnny B?
I did, man.
Because he's.
I did. Johnny B is my man, bro. Where am I at?
What does that top line say?
Slapping the Punisher.
I mean, I was gonna wait, Theo, but you know.
Yeah.
So.
I gotta say that I have so much love and respect for John Bernthal. You know.
Let me also be clear to everybody. I'm a massive fan since day one, since pre-Walking Dead. When I was at the Marmont,
Yeah.
one of his best friends was one of our managers, and they used to ball out in Brooklyn together.
Oh,
right?
shit. Right on.
Wayne Rombarose. He had like handmade shoes. He's the cool, Wayne was the
Oh,
coolest
wow.
guy. He's
Damn, dude.
the hats and he would, you know, just. And Wayne had the most interesting people come in that were his friends, like Michael Fassbender would just come roll in, and
You got to meet Fassbender?
many times.
In the earlier years, huh?
He was Magneto at that point,
Oh, mother.
so he was pretty big actually.
It's amazing.
And he'd just get like really like he'd get good buzz and this huge crowd of people. He would just stand there, just like. And it was great. I loved it. I'm like a fan. He's really a great handshake too, by the way. At Lori Petty, you know,
Oh, wow.
which was like she was, you know, way before the whole Me Too thing. She just
Wow.
like talking about how she got fucked over because Lori Petty was supposed to be like a huge star.
The thing. She was
Right?
supposed
She
to be
was
the thing.
the it girl. She was the tank girl. She's awesome and she's so cool to talk to. I love talking to Lori.
Yeah.
But then one day, Walking Dead's out, right? at this point. And we had our ropes, and it was early in the evening. We had our ropes and these little stairs, and we were one of the most disliked doors. So I was head of security, and we were the most, because I mean, our job, it wasn't to say no, it was to curate the right crowd.
Where was the location of this place?
Chateau Marmont.
Oh, forgive me.
The
you
bar
said
for
that.
the Chateau Marmont.
Got you.
Yeah, right.
Bar, yeah, got you.
Right? And I mean, I was wearing a cowboy hat on Sunset Boulevard in 2013 before it was cool,
weird.
you know.
That's amazing.
And I had the beard, so everybody called me Chuck Norris, which was to the point where on Halloween one year, I got a black T-shirt with a picture of him on it and a black hat. And somebody asked me once, "Why are you wearing a picture of you on your T-shirt?" I'm like, God.
Worst things to be called.
Yeah, worst things. So we're standing there, and Wayne's there. We kind of got our back here because Sunset Boulevard, right?
Yeah.
And we're yapping or whatever, and out of my peripheral vision, I see somebody come up, kind of like low, and like stalking, and jumps over the rope. You know the Big Show?
Yeah.
So I take a Big Show hand.
Oh no.
Slap the shit out of John Bernthal in the fucking chest. And I lean back to go, because I thought he's not going after me, he's going after Wayne. And Wayne knew how to use these hands, you know, and he had a few times. And this guy, and then he grabs my Price, no. And it's John Bernthal. And I'm like, oh my God, it's Shane. You're going to be the Punisher one day, you know, and he was so nice. I mean, I slapped the shit out of it.
Oh my God.
I mean, it was full on, you know, and then waiting, you know, and have you done fight training?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, first thing, get him away.
Yeah,
And then, you know,
that's
and
right.
this is exactly all that was, you know, and get him away and ready to crush him because I had the high ground. But he was so nice, and I felt so bad because I'm also a fan. It's one of Wayne's friends.
Sure.
And we end up being, and by the way, he dresses the same. He wears like his combat boots open all the time. And
Yeah.
And but then he started coming in. He would bring his pit bull with him, and I'd watch his pit bull.
Bam.
Bam.
Love
Yeah.
that dog, bro.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah,
Super cool.
yeah, just a puppy at the time, you know,
Yeah.
basically, you know,
damn.
and it was just really nice. But I was like, yeah, I was like, man, I was like, whoops. I also knocked out an Oscar winner, but that's a story for another episode that we've already filmed. By accident. It's always
These things happen.
Yeah, these things happen.
You know?
You know.
A lot of my time was spent in New Jersey. My godfather
Sure.
has a bar in Princeton.
Oh, tell us about it.
He has an amazing little place in this snooty little town of, you know, well-to-dos and canvas bags with zip codes on them and shit. There is this little green building in the middle of Princeton, New Jersey called the Ivy Inn. And it has been there for, I believe, 53 or 54 years now. It was owned by his uncle and then passed off to him. And it is one of the greatest, realest, most beautiful places that I've ever seen. Just an amazing bar, amazing people. Everybody's got their place, right? It's like a tattoo artist. This is my guy. This bar was one of the greatest places I've ever been. And I've worked in New York and I've worked all over, and it's like this place in particular. Also, I mean, it's my godfather's place, but to separate myself, it was just such a special group of people and a special bar that continues to, you know, thrive. So,
Would you say you cut your teeth there?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's, you know, my godfather allowed me to be me. He allowed me to find my voice, and he let me run with it, and, you know, allowed me to be loud and engage people and be myself and shine light, as opposed to kind of tell me how to do things, you know. And he's just a brilliant guy. He's an amazing guy, and he's my older brother. You know, he's like my older
Well, if
brother.
ever comes out here, I definitely want to have a beer with that.
I would love to make that happen.
Because a big part, it's very much about working in the business of being a bartender. Yes, there's a skill set, even though most of the time it's a Jack and Coke, it's a beer, it's a wine,
Sure,
whatever.
sure.
But it's how we present it.
That's right. And it's how we treat people, because that rum, anybody can get that rum anywhere. They might be coming for that, but they're also coming for something else. They want something. You know, everybody wants to matter. Everybody wants to matter in life. And I think, you know, as I'm getting older, I'm getting a little more jaded and salty about this, because, you know, we have our own hopes and dreams, and it might not be the same as what we're doing in the moment, but everybody wants to matter. And if you give the slightest shit about what you do, it's more than just pouring a drink. It's making somebody matter. That's what it's about, man. You know?
That's a great line. Jesus, I wish I'd come up with that line. We're moving forward, and then we're gonna get to the blender of death. When did you? What was the? What was the moment when you were like, I'm going to LA?
I had just come off a 33 episode run on a soap opera that was only supposed to be 3.
Tell me more.
I had auditioned for a small, 2 or 3 episode part, and then they parlayed that into like a 33 episode situation. And yeah, I thought it would never
And
end.
the name of the soap opera.
One Life to Live.
No way!
Yeah.
No way!
That's it. In fact, shout out to Frank Valentini, who is now the executive producer of General Hospital, who he gave me a chance when really nobody would, man. And he's just such a great guy. And I know he runs GH, and he does a great job on that show too. So, but yeah, he let me cut my teeth there. And, being on a soap opera, no disrespect, it's kind of like being in a new high school. Everybody who's there has been there for a long time. It's not the most, it can be the most welcoming environment and the most unwelcoming environment depending on the people that are there. But it was an amazing opportunity to learn to be an actor, and very grateful for that. Yeah.
And so, what was the impetus for you to move to LA?
So I had come off that show. I had done a few other guest stars in New York, and my team at the time was like, if you want to be a working actor, you got to move to Los Angeles. And I didn't want to leave New York. Love New York. Shout out Knicks. And then I got here, and everything was everywhere else. I put my bags down. My first job was in Hawaii on Hawaii Five-0. My next job was on The Punisher back in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. My next job was here. My next job was there.
Hold up. Johnny B's Punisher?
Yeah. I was on episode 9, season 2. I had a guest star on the show.
Was that Karen's episode? One of Karen's?
Karen.
Karen Page. No. So you,
I forgot. I don't know. I don't remember the director. It was an amazing female director, which that's a whole nother story. But she was absolutely amazing. I was with.
I can't believe I just told you the
I was
Johnny
with
B
Shea
story
Wiggum's
you worked with.
daughter.
Oh
Shea
my-
Wiggum's daughter was the one who basically put a bullet in me, and then
Oh my God!
Bernthal
Yes,
finished me off. At the end of the
yes.
episode.
Oh
So-
my God, Justin!
Yeah.
But I don't think you had the beard going on.
No, I had a full-on beard, and then I had shaved it like a fucking idiot before I got on the show, so I looked extremely baby-faced.
Yeah. That's why I don't recognize you. Because
Yeah.
I watched Punisher was my favorite comic growing up.
Yeah.
I should also preface that with slapping the shit out of him. Because it was the first comic that my dad was my hero, and my dad was a Vietnam vet,
Amazing.
combat vet,
Plus.
and that was the first superhero that was a Vietnam vet.
A real superhero. A real one. Absolutely.
And granted, I thought everything in New York was a bunch of mobsters because of Frank Castle, but that's so cool, man.
Yeah, dude, I was very fortunate. There were like 5 roles, all the 4 henchmen, and then the one, and I didn't know what I was auditioning for, and they gave me the one, and I'm like, okay, these guys working for me, checking rooms and shit.
Too bad you died, because the new Daredevil show he's on is great, and he's got the new. I can nerd out
Nobody ever
about.
survives that show again. Are you kidding me?
Okay, cocktail time.
Let's do it.
All right, moving here.
That's an amazing shirt, by the way.
Oh, my brother's shirt, man.
Really?
Yeah, this was my brother's. Oh shit, that's right. I told Theo, not you. My brother's first and only Hawaiian shirt, but he wanted to look like his father and his brother, and it still got his name in it. It's from Jimmy Z.
I remember that company, the old
right?
skate company.
Yeah, and they were like I was telling Theo, they were like, the all black version of like Ocean Pacific and shit.
Yeah.
They there we go.
That's an amazing story, man. It's more than just a shirt.
I'm sorry Zach wasn't in a place. He was. I mean, he was obviously. You took very good care of me when I came in after I lost him, and I'm sorry he was in a place where he was not sociable enough to be able to come and hang out and meet you guys, because you really like Zach a lot. You would like.
I'm sure I would have, man.
Okay, we're gonna. All right, so we're going to jigger this thing up.
Are we doing more of the good stuff?
Oh, this is it. Yeah, we choose.
Fucking A.
Yeah, we choose one, and
And just do various things with it?
yep,
It's great.
that's it.
You guys are maniacs.
Bro, I'm not complaining. This is great. and and you bartending for me, it's amazing.
All right. So I got the good stuff delivered by Amazon today.
Oh shit, yeah.
Got the
I know
real.
that company.
This is the good stuff, man. I mean, it's only like $6-7, but completely.
It makes a huge difference.
Make
This
it
stuff
so-
is great.
I'm not measuring. It's supposed to be a
No,
jitter's worth.
come
Seems about
on.
right. 151. It needs a little.
Yeah, a little coconut. The best. Jesus Christ.
All right, and it calls for pineapple juice, which I've got. And I'm also going to put some pineapple in it.
Man.
So, drop 2 pineapples in there, and whole thing here. I know it's supposed to, we got a little bit more. You know what? Damn it.
Oh dear.
What do you do? What do you what do you do?
Okay. You know.
Okay, and calls for a full lime. So I'm completely blocking myself here. That's gonna be what it's gonna be. These are really tiny. These are like limes. Where was your first apartment in LA?
I'm living in it. I've been here. You know, I don't move around much, but you know, it's a rent-controlled place. I'm in Sherman Oaks, and I got a great neighborhood. I live in the middle of everything, so I can't complain. You know, my rent is affordable-ish, so I don't mind. I mean, I kind of think moving around would have benefited me. You know, because I feel like LA's so big, and to create circles for yourself, you kind of got to move around every couple of years. You know. Make new people, make new contacts, make new locations, but also maybe not, maybe just do that on your own. I don't know. But yeah, live in Sherman Oaks, been in the same place since I moved in.
Are you off of like Haskell?
I am off of Coldwater. I'm on
Coldwater.
Riverside.
Right.
Yeah.
I know the best Mexican joint in the world's up there, Casa Vega.
Casa Vega.
Get LA. First time we've talked about the Valley so far on the show.
You know what's funny, man? Everybody gives me shit for living there, and I'm like, why? It's calm, it's quiet, there's no homelessness. I can
There is. Yeah.
you know, I
That's
my
right.
girlfriends, I come home from work, I don't have to worry about her getting stabbed or mugged. I'm like, boy, this sucks.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a very. Oh, Jesus, that is an excellent point.
Besides, I work in Hollywood. You know, it's like I lion tame 4 to 5 nights a week. And
I
can
lion
just-
tame?
I can breathe, come home, and just, you know, be normal.
Okay, what am I forgetting, guys? I got coconut, ice, lime, rum.
You know you're not forgetting rum.
Yeah. Well, pretty good, right?
I think we're good, dude.
Yeah. Because we don't use pina colada mix in a proper pina colada. Jimmy Buffett never would. All right. And we're going to use, so all my cups here, everything has a story here.
I love it.
This little surf shop, Whalebone Surf Shop. We love you in Nags Head, North Carolina, Outer Banks, and they change colors when they get cold.
Holy shit.
So let's
Exciting.
see. Are you on the blender okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. Oh yeah. Brilliant. Okay, plugged in right. And
That looks good.
it's gonna be okay.
I can smell it from here. It smells good.
It's not as what do you call it? Thick as I usually make them, but I'm eyeballing a lot of
all right,
things.
bro.
Okay.
That looks great. Thank you.
And let's see. Whoopsie. Oh, and it changes. Look at that change color.
Oh my God, check that out.
Right.
That's rad.
That's so stupid.
It's sick, dude. I mean, I certainly am going to remember the whalebone.
Whalebone Surf Shop, baby.
It's great.
Okay, I'm gonna just get this out of the way now. Sorry, Papa. And all right.
Roll.
Actually, it's worked out pretty well. Worked out pretty good.
So what's your toast? Of many, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'll do it with the last actor I did it with. Here's to the French who love their many wines. The German love their beers. The English love their half and half because of jolly good cheer. The Irish drink their whiskey straight because it gives them the dizziness. The Americans ain't got shit to choose from, so we drink the whole goddamn rest.
Cheers, brother. Salud.
Proper.
That's pretty fucking good, dude.
Proper. I'm okay
You
with
did
that.
that right.
Thank you.
Did that right.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. I eyeballed just about everything.
God, it's good.
Oh, man. Whew. Did you get a bartending job when you first moved to LA?
Yeah. I got a job at Dublin's Pub on 7th and
Dublin's.
Fig.
Oh my God! I
Yeah,
saw my
downtown.
first celebrity. I saw Justin Timberlake at Dublin's when I first moved
Really?
here. Yeah.
I didn't think anybody went there. I mean, no offense. I
got here before
it
you did, though.
seems a little bit off the beaten path, you know, for
Talk about
being
Dublin's on
downtown.
Sunset?
No,
Oh, the
Dublin's
downtown.
downtown,
I wasn't
7th and
listening.
Fig.
Oh yeah, that place sucked.
I was very grateful. Somebody introduced me to the manager there, and he's like, I don't have a spot for you, but I'll make it work.
It was all SC kids, basically. You know that.
There was a couple guys that I knew, but I realized that I had to kind of find another situation quickly.
Yeah.
you know.
But hey, you got
Great, it's first job.
you got you know, as my dad said, you got to get it wet. Cat Ron, man.
Yeah.
Where did you move to after this? Let's go down your bar resume, if that's okay. Your LA bar resume.
It was all basically nightclubs, man. I
yeah,
moved
come on.
to a place called Stir Lounge, which was just
Stir, yeah.
bananas. Was there for a long time, and then I went to P71. It was Page 71. It was right next to Laurel Tavern. It was one of the
Laurel Tavern. Oh,
the
wait.
best lounges I've ever worked
Okay,
in New
yeah.
York or LA. Argyle nightclub. I
Argyle. Jeez, yeah.
Dude.
I hate that. Oh, God,
worked
that's,
so many spots.
how did you bite your tongue at Argyle?
Well, I didn't. I worked at Ohm nightclub on Highland,
And I
in the
worked
Highland
at,
Center.
I worked at that when it was the Highlands, the club before that.
These things have so many faces.
I used to go downstairs. I used to work at the Quiznos. That's now a GNC. Irony.
Wow.
And I'd get off, put my black suit on, and go up the escalator and work at Highlands,
Amazing.
which turned into Ohm.
Wow. Then came Elbow Room. I remember getting the job, and I'm like, first I said, this is not a destination spot. I don't know how I'm going to make any living here. And then it was, I have to talk to people. How the fuck am I going to do this? I'm used to 6 deep and, just all that. And turned out to be the greatest and most profitable place I've ever worked in New York and LA combined. Most amazing place ever. Elbow Room. Lee Walker. Shout out to Lee Walker who owns the Elbow Room. Amazing, amazing, amazing bar. It's where I met you and you. Community, again, to use that word.
And all of LA, because this is LA nightlife.
Yeah.
That's amazing to hear.
Somebody told me the other day, you know who gets favors done for them? People that don't need favors. That's who gets favors. And I feel like, there's also a difference in the type of individual. I mean, guys like you, I dare say guys like me, guys like Jordan, in a previous episode you did, who's a dear friend
Our
of ours.
friend, yeah.
There is an absolute difference in someone that is, and I'm not, this is not arrogant, it's a fact. There are differences with people that are just destined for something different. When there's a light and there's a talent, there's something that shines, you look different to people. You are different to people. It'll be hated on, it'll be celebrated, and every now and again, it'll be supported and risen up, and I feel like you've always been one of those people. I have been fortunate where,
You're one of those people.
I don't see it all the time, but some people tell me that I'm like that. Jordan's like that. People we know are like that. And it's a great thing, man. I mean, you're one of a kind. I mean, I don't have any fucking money, but I give you whatever to make your thing because I'm investing in you.
You're here today
I appreciate you.
on our first season.
Yeah,
when
you're right,
we're
you're right.
completely unproven.
Amen for that. Amen for that.
I'm gonna do a little U-turn, not a U-turn, but a little left turn. What's it like setting up? Take me through a night of setting up the Elbow. So the Cahuenga corridor, for everybody who doesn't know, to me, and tell me I'm wrong, because West Hollywood's doing everything they can to shut down the Strip, but the Cahuenga corridor is the new hotness in Hollywood, right?
It feels
in LA,
that
I
way.
should say.
Yeah, and again, I want to say shout out to Lee Walker because he found this place when there was nothing there. I mean, granted, St. Felix was there, St. Felix has always been a staple. at
Big
the end of
Wangs.
that strip.
St.
right?
Felix and Big Wangs.
Yeah.
And the gay bar, which
you
is
know.
Spotlight, which is now a huge club, which is
Right.
hysterical, which is a straight bar now.
I haven't been there. Is it, yeah?
I don't wait in lines.
Oh, you shouldn't have to anyway.
At this point in my life.
But you know, all these new bars came to the strip, and you know, Lee again was the first to do it. And you know, I think the city recognized it. Yeah, they set up all those string lights
Yep.
on Cahuenga to kind
Yep.
of highlight it. And yeah, I mean, it's a great place, and we see a lot of people coming from all over. I mean, I'll
So
go
let's go
anywhere.
through the machinations.
Yeah.
Oh, God, fucking mother.
Yeah, seriously.
So let's go through just for everybody, because we try to give a little education to people here.
Yeah.
Let's go through the machinations of a typical Friday or Saturday night. Opening to whatever.
Well, I get there when I get there, it's already open. I always work close. I'm the cleanup hitter, and I'm always there to the end. So.
Mike Judge over here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey. The bar's always open when I get there. I walk in and, you know, I immediately just kind of turn it on. You take your coat off, take your bag off, put it to the side, walk in, clock in your little number, walk in. How you doing? What can I get for you? Good to see you. How have you been? Oh, it's so good to see you. How's blah, blah, blah. You know, you immediately turn it on and the night progresses from there. I mean, and just kind of roll it into the 12 to 2, which is the busiest time of the night anywhere, as anybody knows, and where I like to shine. I love 12 to 2, man. It's the only time that you really feel alive, you know. A lot of the time, I mean, it's busy a lot, but 12 to 2 is, for people that appreciate nightlife, people that live in nightlife, it's fucking 12 to 2. Unless you're in the city and it's 12 to 12 the next goddamn afternoon, you know. But,
well, every other city but LA.
yeah.
Why
I mean,
it's
New
not
York
3
when I say
a.m.,
the
I have
city,
no
but, you
idea.
know, it's wild, dude.
God,
this is good.
Thank you. It's a little. I put maybe a little too much pineapple, but other than that, I'm pretty darn happy.
No
with it.
complaints. It's amazing.
You got to be careful with the Vitamixes because they're such a strong blender.
Oh,
They're
yeah?
meant for kind of you know, that's a chef's blender. You
Okay.
know? But you know, how do you separate, or if you celebrate, or whatever it is? Maybe it's a role, because when I bartend, you know, when I do a door, I bartend, I'm me, but I'm also kind of playing a character.
Sure.
How do you?
I don't know. I think I go in and out of it. You know, sometimes I have to tell myself that I'm there, and you know, everybody has bad days, and I think sometimes I have to kind of turn it on. But then there's other times I just kind of, in a sense, most of the time I just kind of black out. You know, and just. You know, because
you're right. No,
you know,
facts,
again,
man.
the owner of the Elbow Room, Lee, says it best. You know, it's a stage, and whether you want it to be or not,
what? He said-
Lee has been a bartender in LA for 20 plus years. You know, he's one of the greatest bosses to work for because he understands what nightlife is. He used to bartend at Chateau Marmont. So years ago, I don't know when, but it might have crossed paths with you at some point.
2012, 2017
Yeah,
for me.
I mean, he's been everywhere. But he says,
I gotta meet this guy.
This
Oh,
is
well-
your
well-
fucking stage, and this is where you shine. Nobody wants to hear about your baggage or bullshit or anything. These people don't just come for this; they come for you. So, you know, give them what they want. You know, and that's a huge thing. And I have to tell myself that a lot of the times that I might not feel it, but you know, I genuinely like most people, and I genuinely don't like to see people waiting, and I genuinely want to give people a fucking experience. Whether it's film, whether it's at the bar, you want to give people the best that you can give them of yourself, right?
Guys, this is not about me. This is about everybody here, guys. Everybody here. Take your shirt off. Listen, hey, on our 8th year, I want to thank, and I know I speak for everybody in this staff. I love all you guys, every one of you guys. Kitchen, Steve, everybody. Guys, every one of you that makes this the premier neighborhood bar in this fucking area, thank you guys. And, as I say every fucking year, Lee Walker, the owner of this bar, get us all here. Lee Walker, all here. We raise our glass. We hope for 8 fucking more. We love you. We thank you. Cheers!
What do you think makes LA nightlife different from you've been Big Apple, baby?
I mean,
What makes LA nightlife different, man?
again, I mean, I think if we're talking about LA nightlife, I want to probably take it back prior to 2020 because things are not the same.
That's fair. That's actually one of my questions here.
We can bridge those questions because, and I don't want to be
Go for it. No.
negative or fire and brimstone,
Pontificate,
but,
baby. It's your dais.
LA nightlife is kind of non-existent to my feel. LA nightlife was a place where you can always suggest people where to go at any given time, at any given night. If they want to dance here, they want to hear this kind of music,
That's
whatever.
literally another question I'm gonna ask.
Well, I mean,
that's great. That's great.
I mean,
That's great.
nightclubs are non-existent. They don't really exist. Yes, there's some here and there, but they're not.
It's EDM, but there's no top 40. You can listen to a little rock. You can listen to a little hip hop.
Well, when I first moved here, my idea of a nightclub was house music. Back in New York City, it's all about house music or tribal house or shit like that. When I came out here, it was very much hip hop, and I had never seen that before. But I agree with you. I mean, there is no top 40 anywhere. There's not a place that you can go and really let loose on a dance floor, with a million different people, and it's sad. I mean, whether it was COVID, whether it was more than COVID, whether it's the price of everything going up, whether it's the governing body of this state, the city really took a hit and it never really came back. And I miss
COVID,
it.
strike,
Yeah.
the whole.
The cost of living, goods and services going up, wage increases, which affect
The Elbow.
independent small
the first
owners,
time I got a High Life at Elbow, it was $4.50
That's right.
or whatever.
Now
it was.
it's what, almost $8.
So
Which
hear,
is still considered one of the cheapest places in town.
which is also, and it's wild because I have a 30-pack of Busch lattes in that fridge I got delivered today from Amazon for $16.80,
that's crazy.
which is on the same level. I'm sorry, High Life and all that's all.
Sure.
The same,
No. I agree.
I
agree.
like shitty beer. I don't care.
I agree.
But it's like that's all the same damn thing.
That's
And it was
right.
also my grandmother's favorite beer.
Really?
Mami Ma. I love
Oh,
me Ma.
man, that's cool. Is it in a can or a bottle, the Busch?
Can't.
See, I love everything in a can. Busch, Budweiser, red Budweiser original, any beer in a can. Pabst, maybe not so much, but if it's in a can, I'm fucking in.
But you know what? I like it in the can, and sometimes I like it in my den too.
Likes it in the can. Boom.
Like, you know?
But again, I mean, not to be fire and brimstone, but I can answer that question pre-2020. And pre-2020, this was an amazing fucking place. Full of magic, full of opportunity, full of nightlife, full of everything. And since then, it almost feels like being in Detroit, after...
Did you see that Hollywood Reporter article?
I've been saying it for years, but yes. I
And
always
then
say,
they
people are
said-
like, what's it like here? I said, it's like Detroit when the car industry pulled out. That's what feels like is happening to California, specifically LA right now.
This is from
Grandfather's Bar Book. I've got to re-leather it.
Man?
Please, yeah. Here's how.
Oh my God. Can
Made
I hold this up?
Please, that's it. Better than me. I do it all
I
the
feel like
time.
I'm holding like I don't even know. Maybe
Made in
maybe
1941,
the
Asheville,
Ten Commandments.
Asheville, North Carolina.
Holy shit! This is amazing.
And there's not a vodka or tequila drink in there because it just wasn't in America at the time.
Oh my God! Can I?
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. This is
Take a look at that first one right there. It's pretty cool. Like
Blue Blazer.
the Blue Blazer, which Theo used to make in New York all the time. There is. So yeah, we're doing a
Wow, this is really something, man.
right, and there's stuff in there that just doesn't exist anymore.
God, this is fucking rad, Bryce.
I call these bartifacts.
That's a great.
Thank you.
It's a great word.
Thank you. And we're doing more and more. And I tell you what, the best. And we're having a great time with the rum. The few rum
Yeah.
drinks that are in there, and there's punch recipes.
Oh wow.
Like proper, but the gin stuff in there is amazing.
Yeah, I've never found gin to be something like. I feel like maybe because it comes from the juniper bush, it always hit me.
The way
Very
they do it in
different.
here, now I get it.
Okay.
Because that was part of America, what it was.
Okay.
Bro, I've tried. I'm like, but you put like eggs in them and shit, and you're like, it works. It's good and hot. I don't want to break my glasses. These were a wedding gift. Not a wedding gift, but that was a best man gift.
It's like a rum toddy or something, huh?
It is.
Is
and,
it?
And there's basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And bring it.
I love you're using a jigger. It's as if we all are supposed to think that you're proper, but we all know better. We all know better.
It keeps me from, just putting the that clip on the gasoline.
No, I
Just,
understand.
Hey,
boy.
gasolina. Oh my God, we have done it.
Holy fuck, dude. We did half the bottle.
Of 151, which is a bottle. All right, so this calls for.
Yeah.
So it's hot. Hot water is important.
Honey?
Hot water.
Okay.
Hot water.
Oh, wow. That's butter?
It is.
Holy shit.
Yes. All right, now I use Kerrygold, only the good shit.
Amazing.
Put in my coffee too.
Yeah, Kerrygold's
Yeah,
amazing.
I do black coffee and Kerrygold, a little salt, and that's my breakfast. Pretty much.
stuff.
All right, so our hot rum cocktail here.
All right.
So we got the rum, hot water, and it takes a little ground allspice.
Okay, yeah.
And the recipe calls for a few pinches.
Love it.
Allspice Bay.
What's this?
And
Clove?
ground cloves. And ground cloves.
That makes sense.
And I think this is what the heat is for. It's you already smell that.
Kind of opens up the spices, you know?
You smell it, right?
I do. Wow. You smell that spice immediately.
Yeah. Okay.
The butter gives it a bit of a thickening to it.
Yep. And it says
I can help you, you know. Put it in there.
kind of a thing we do.
Throwing's fun.
Whatever. I can't remember if it said a dollop
Okay.
of butter. So
It's cool. Dollop.
Yep. Boom. That's a dollop, right? And it said let it melt, and once it's melted, it's ready.
What's this cocktail called?
It is the hot butter rum, Jamaican. It also calls for fine Jamaican rum. We got fine Minnesota rum,
Listen, this shit is fine to me.
right? All right. Oh yeah, I'm glad.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Oh.
I got to throw that in.
Thanks for
there
coming to the
because
house,
it's
man.
such
Thanks
a
for coming to the
fucking
house,
honor
man.
to be in front of you, and you know,
Hey, when
this
you're
is
going,
kind of the first time we've really got a chance to hang out and break bread outside of the bar, and the fact that it's the show is great. But I really am honored to be here with you, man. Thank you so much for having me.
we get to share this forever, man.
It's such an honor. It really is.
Still Travis. Do you ever get a feeling of, and I mean actual personal satisfaction from your side hustle?
I do. I do. Sometimes I don't like to admit it, and I think lately, I've been bartending for 26 and a half years.
You started when you were
So-
12?
I started when I was, I'm 45. I started when I was 19. So, yeah, it's been about 26 years. So I go up and back with it now because it's been a very long time. But I enjoy, first of all, there's worse things we could be doing. We'd be shoveling shit. We could be sitting and stuck in a cubicle,
Hell. That's my hell. That's my
Right.
personal hell.
right? I enjoy personalities. I enjoy people. I enjoy being in a position where I can change somebody else's evening or change somebody else's mind or learn from somebody or share excitement in a championship game or hug somebody across the bar who just lost a loved one or
Real quick, to my brother Bryce, to his late brother's birthday. Salud. Happy birthday, brother.
Let's get fucked up! I didn't mean for us to be that What you did for me
you know,
twice. But Dad,
I love you.
thank you.
I love you, brother.
Thank you. Love you too. Oh
Some
shit,
of
man!
the deepest connections we make is doing what we do, and you know,
I just thank God I'm not a diseased alcoholic. That I've, we come and Some dance to remember, some dance to forget.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky that you've been my friend.
I love you, brother. I obviously I wish there was more time because everybody's life goes in so many different directions. But I know if I don't talk to you for 10 years and I see you, it'll be like yesterday. And but getting back to your question, I love the opportunity to be, as much as I might complain about it sometimes, I like being a catalyst to help people in whatever capacity they might need it from me in my environment. And I think that bartending is a very special, honorable, and lucky opportunity we get, you know? So.
Let's try this, and then we're going to wind it down.
Cheers. That's fucking good.
Shit. That is
Those
all.
spices.
Man, I did not expect that.
That's really good. I didn't know what to
I thought it was going to be a
expect.
little creamier, but this is just like, hello, love, how you doing? You all right?
It's delicious.
Man. I want to preface this with, I fucking love Hollywood, man.
I do too. You know,
After all these years, we shouldn't, right? But yet here we are.
there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and I think about it all the time. Even the idea of going back to New York, but I fucking love it here. It's just home for me, for us.
Warts and all, right?
Yeah.
But, and I think I know the answer with you because,
Yeah.
but I think about 26-year-old me, I think about 36-year-old me. And I think about imposter syndrome. Do you feel it anymore?
Rarely. I used to, you know, but
Talk about it.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like, you know, at the age I'm at and after everything I've experienced and living where I've lived and Jersey, but New York, LA, I feel like I've earned where I am. I feel like I've earned how I feel. I feel like I've earned everything. I don't feel a sense of imposter anymore. I feel a sense of this is my life. It's been my life, and I've worked, you know, subconsciously and consciously to be exactly where I am, and I belong here. I belong in this body. I belong in this mindset, and I belong in this fucking city. And this is my city. This is my home, you know, and I will succeed here, right fucking here. Whether it happens somewhere else or whether it happens right here, it will be here in which I succeed. And I dare say it will be here that I perish. I mean, this is my home, and I can't imagine moving anywhere else or being anywhere else, both because of my community, the weather, the opportunity. You know, I mean,
that's great.
this is a fucking great place to live and die and everything else in between, you know, and I have a very, not entitled, I have a very earned sense of who I am, where I am, and why. Does that make sense?
It was, we earned it. We have
We did. We have.
earned it. And you know what? Would you do it any different?
No. Yeah, there's days that I say that I wouldn't, but would I do it any different? No. I often say that I would, but no. Things happen exactly as they should. The only thing I might tell my younger self is there are no mistakes. There are only choices. You make choices, and your choices take you whatever direction they take you, but there are no mistakes. Keep moving forward, you know? Head down, keep moving forward, and no regrets. No regrets.
I guess I'm going to have to follow you on that one. Oh, God. It's allspice.
That went down a lot easier than it should have.
Now you sound like my ex-girlfriend. Go with the gusto unless she's got a big butt dough.
Rock and roll.
My I will leave with a Ron Wagoner joke.
Give it to me.
My dad.
Yeah.
God, Captain Ron would have loved you.
Really?
Oh my God. And he looked like Adam West, by the way.
Jesus Lord.
He was that
handsome man too.
6'3", all-state point guard.
Holy shit.
All-state football player. And at one of our beach bars, they had a Batman mug for him, and they would go zoom, pow, biff, pow, you come in. And we always do a button here, and this is today's button. I never say this, but because it ruins it, but is a Ron Wagoner joke. God, you love Captain Ron. Listen. Fuck you, cancer. Fuck you, Vietnam War. If the good Lord had intended men not to eat pussy, then why did he make it look so much like a taco?
Fantastic. It's fantastic. That is fan fucking tastic, brother.